Welcome back to the Michigan Business Beat, brought to you on the Michigan Business Network. Chris Holman here in our studios in downtown Lansing. And joining us is Steve Klaver, owner of DBI Lansing. Steve, it's great to have you on. And you know, sometimes it's difficult to do these interviews because some small businesses have really been hurt by COVID. Some really have kind of thrived. It's been very surgical in who it's helped and who it's hurt. But before we get into that, let's talk about DBI and give us a quick primer on what you guys are, what you do.
Sure. Thanks for having me, Chris, and happy holidays.
You too.
We do office furniture, office products, and a lot of PPE stuff right now.
Yeah. I was going to say, but probably one of your hottest selling products right now are the dispensers and the
the hand sanitizers and soap dispensers and masks and wipes and gloves.
You know, along those lines, Steve, you guys have seen a pretty instantaneous change of the workplace. Do you think that is going to hang around because the vaccine's around the corner? We might be 6 months, 10 months away from going back to what people call normal. Do you think that's what'll happen, or do you think people will still have in their minds this caution?
It's interesting because needless to say, back, 10, 15 years ago, everybody wanted the high panels in their office for privacy. And then they all switched and went to the low panels for, being able to talk to each other and collaborate and that type of stuff. And now you're starting to see some more high stuff come back into style. We've had some customers order barriers for their sides of their panels, so it closes off their offices even. Just some of the clear barriers. So we've been installing those, sold tons of clear barriers, that's for sure.
Well, the reason I ask you too is you guys have a design studio there, and you formulate offices, and I keep thinking about the office of the future and talking to commercial space operators, and some of them are worried about people coming back and saying, you know what, we found out we don't need all this square foot. But by the same token, they're saying some might come back and say, we have to have more spacing, so we need more. What do you think about that, officer?
We're definitely doing a lot of space planning for people, giving them ideas on how they can, facilitate the staff coming back. If you go down 496 on the west side, you see auto owners' new building being put up across the street from the main building, and that's a beautiful building, and we're participating in that, so we're very excited about that. And Farm Bureau's building a new building too, and we're participating in that. And those are two very, very exciting things. So we're working very diligently with them on how to space their employees out.
Yeah, unbelievable stuff. So tell me, how has COVID impacted you guys in 2020?
Well, for our building on Michigan Avenue, we usually have about 40, 45 employees in here. And right now there's 4 of us.
Yeah.
So everybody working from home, we're keeping the salespeople out because they might be out and about with some customers who will see them or need to see them. So they're not in the office at all. We're making them work from home. Some of our internal staff, we let come in if they need to pick up some paperwork or grab some stuff off their desk and stuff. Mm-hmm. But for the most part, there's 4 of us here on a daily basis. And it's tough, it's tough. It's tough keeping the energy level up because you're not there to, just the moving and shaking of what goes on in the office and seeing everybody else moving around and talking. And just this time of year, it's nice to hear all the stories and what people are going to do and what they're buying for Christmas. And you miss all that.
Yeah. A lot of cultural shift there. How about bottom line? Have you guys been all right there?
Yeah, we did get the PPP loan back in March, and our bank, Mercantile, helped us out there, and that worked out, and that definitely was a savior. There's no two ways about it. We're probably 25 to 30% down in business this year, and so that definitely helped us out. That's for sure.
Awesome. All right, how do you feel about 2021, and more importantly, how do your customers feel about it?
Yeah, that's the big one. That's the big one for sure. The customer. I think I think you are seeing some positive signs moving forward. The vaccine, like you said, coming on. I think people are feeling pretty good about that. I mean, in 3 days, we've had 1 case or 2 cases where somebody had an allergic reaction. So out of all the shots they've given, that's a pretty low number of, so hopefully people are feeling warm and fuzzy about getting that shot. You know, good looking guys like you and me probably won't get it till June or July, but
we may be denied totally, actually. It's like, go somewhere else. You'll be fine.
Right. You'll be fine.
Yeah. Okay. So holiday's going to be a little different here, but employee morale, very quickly, what are you doing to kind of keep that up?
Yeah, we have, you know, the good old Zoom meetings, that's for sure. You know, weekly with the different groups. We're trying to keep them small so people feel like talking instead of having the whole company on, or a majority of the company, where people won't talk, having small groups so you can get them involved in talking. And I think that helps, and, you know, helps with morale. And at least even I try to touch base with them even on the phone, just quick.
Well, listen, buddy, have a safe and happy holiday. Steve Klaver, co-owner of DBI, office interiors and a whole bunch of other things in Lansing, Michigan. Thanks for joining us, pal, and wish you and yours a happy holiday. You too, Chris. Thanks. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays to everyone. All right. Take care. We're going to be right back. You're watching the Michigan Business Beat on the Michigan Business Network. I'm Chris.